Namaskar. Namaskar. You have, I know in engineering colleges you have great things to do and any lecture is boring, right? Correct or no? Yes or no? Yes, that's the truth. I have somebody sitting here. I am here because of her. She was a student here in 2007 to 2011. So exactly 13 years back I was here. During lunch I was telling, I am here because I love this college. I love this college because I got one student from this college. Right? Probably she would have spent more time with me than she would have spent with anybody else in the world. She was a second year BTech student when I came here. So from then onwards, most of the sessions where I am, she is with me. After BTech from here, she went to MIT, mastered in data sciences, design thinking, worked in Infosys for 3-4 years. Third year onwards on intern in companies here. Must have got after BTech more than 20 placements. Every company goes and applies, job is given. Right? Now doing MBA with Kelly. Kelly is one of the most leading management institute in America. I went and stayed with her 2 times, 6 months. I am sure she can give a better technical session than me to all of you. Your branch is IT? Huh? Machine learning. Yeah. I was a space scientist. In my office we had an artificial intelligence activity probably 30 years back. We had people went for training abroad. We had our own AI labs. You know, most of the technologies in this country or any country starts with military applications. Yesterday somebody was interviewing me on drone pilots. I don't know how many of you have seen. Dubai is running a drone now. I was just showing one academic activity which I am part of it in marketing. Learning platforms, all AI based. I wrote a book on adaptive learning, 2007, 15 years back. That time also I was mentioning how classes can be given based on understanding what the students require. How do I know which learning pattern is close to you? AI based. Now Google is suggesting you a lot of things, right? Assume you search for a hotel and you don't go there. You take a turn from the nearby the hotel and then go somewhere else. Immediately Google will ask you what happened. How do you rate that hotel? So each of your search is being recorded by somebody else to check. Where are you going? What are you doing? All these are part of database management. So very difficult to find out the barrier or the compound wall between artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data analysis, analytics. the MBA students, I was a professor of management. I also have an MBA. So I was professor of management in one of the colleges. I was forcing students to learn data analytics 2011, 12. That is the time when I was teaching. Data analytics is the most demanding now. But those days, students were not ready. I was ready to teach. JNTU has declared that they can give a specialization, but people don't take it. Why am I saying my topic is reality to success? Reality to success is, now you are all first years, right? Yes. Second years. First year and second year. How many of your first year? Raise your hands. So you have first year here and second year? Second year. Who is more good? Second year is better or first year is good students? Don't worry. If second year is good, first year will become good. If you think the second year is bad, next year the first year also will become bad. Got it? It all depends. When I was doing my graduation, I am a mathematician basically. I keep saying only my batch is good. College is not good. Before that batch was bad, after that batch was bad. My batch is the best. And it's true, all the teachers also agree. And we were telling this batch was one of the best. Because after that I came many times to this college. I have not seen students really thrilled to learn, keep in contact. Yeah, probably after the session somebody will take selfie and you can see. JBREC, DrTPS, if you search you will see a lot of things. Either in Facebook or in my YouTube, there will be many presentations on JBREC, DrTPS. But that time, what I did was first, I remember same hall. Yeah, I now remember same hall. The chairs were not at all. I'll tell you how the college improved. So what I did was I sat here and then set all the chairs same line. See, when you look from there, the chair is zigzag. Shows no discipline approach. People sit in the back, that shows no interest. And it's not because of you. As you enter the beginning, generally you will have a beautiful notebook, nice margin, correct? First day, dress very nice. Second day you realize, for this college, why should they have this? So your interest also goes, right? You want to make a difference? Only one person said, yeah. You quit the college. Because all others don't want. How can you make a difference alone? You want to make a difference? I'm not hearing. Yes. All of you stand up. Leave your chairs and come. like this, dense will feel happy. You know what she said? She attended many of my sessions and morning session was the most boring. I said, I told the classes, it's so horrible. I never expected a classroom like this, the ambience is like this. Does it cost anything? Extra money? Did it cost any extra money for me to make use of this? One faculty were done. Understood? This is what is called discipline. If discipline is not there, you are in hell. I was also a professor of an engineering college. I was executive director of an engineering college. I never took attendance. And you know what do I teach? Maths, physics, chemistry, English, electrical engineering, electronics, computer science, mechanical engineering, database management. You ask me any question in any of these subjects I teach. I was a professor without a timetable. I taught MBA all subjects. I go to classes and ask what were the classes taught yesterday. I will start from there. I am confident. When my children were writing exam, I used to write exam in the start. Because soon after exam they will say, out of syllabus, this is already answered. I also studied your syllabus of correct? Will you do that in your life? That's not because I knew everything. That's just because I had brilliant students who used to ask a lot of questions. Got it? So your batch can be different. Now this class is entirely different. Morning, what I recorded is also there. I will post it. And this also I will record it. Actually, this also I don't like. There is no corridor required in the center. Do you think this much space is required in the center? No. Actually, the space needs to be in the. Have you seen cinema theater? Do they keep a center black? They will give some, but they will give more space in the sides. Why? Because people can enter, right? You understood? Some buffalo told this is how the seminar happened. But don't you think you can make a difference? This is what I did in my college. That's why I made a difference in my college. So my teachers still remember. After 14 years also the attendant remembers them. This makes difference. Faculty remembers. Still in contact. Why? So many people that passed out, right? Yeah? So I think I take a title with image creation. You have to create image. One of the topic which I suggested was how to create an image. You create an image. So my college still remembers. Do you want to tell that so and so was my classmate? Now he is in the topmost in government. I returned from the topmost government office. Which is the topmost government office? PM's office. I was in PM's office. Cabinet Secretary. That's the topmost AES. I was deputy director. So when you retire from, assume that my colleagues will say, oh, Dr. DrTPS Kumar is my colleague. Why do you say that? Because they think that is not good, right? My colleague is the second position, third position. Second position in commerce. Is equal to that's my class. We don't talk about everybody in our class, but we speak about, right? Do you want to speak about your colleagues? Yeah? What do you want them to speak about you? How do you make that difference? This is my question. How do you make that difference? How do you make that difference in your life? How do you make that difference? That is what is success, right? Yes or no? There are only 3 requirements in this world. It's not my word. This is what Indian mythology says. You had your orientation program? And somebody would have come and told about Indian knowledge system? No? Eh? Somebody told about Indian knowledge system? Nobody? I am recording it. I will post it into AIC. They will withdraw your affiliation. Because one circular says Indian knowledge system has to be part of orientation program. Yes sir or no? First year orientation attendance this year or not? Was there any lecture on Indian knowledge system? Otherwise, you can establish an Indian knowledge system. Next year, you will get a lot of money in this college. I know how to get money from the college because I am part of the Indian knowledge system. Creating Indian knowledge system. IIT inaugurated recently. They have a director for Indian knowledge system. The new government, India is ruling. They wanted the Indian knowledge system to be part of colleges. You understood what I am saying? What is Indian knowledge system? Which you have heard it probably, must have attended also, but it has not gone into your brain. Correct? How many of you remember what happened? 1 week training was the orientation or only 1 week? 1 week. Do you remember all that what they said? 100% no. Why? Eh? You forget, right? Correct or not? Do you remember all the teachers in your life? You forget them. Correct or not? But those who made impressions in you. Correct? What gives you impression? Suppose somebody gives you a lot of money. You will remember, right? So and so person has given me the gift, right? Yes? Then what? What else? What are the ways of giving impressions? Yeah? What is character? Nobody gives you character to you. You are manufactured with the character. That's not living. You think character can be given? I'll give you value. This is what is to be done. This is should not be done. You by heart it. Will you become good or bad? It's not possible. Morning I was talking about 2 people, Dharmaputra and Duryodhana. Whose character is good? Dharmaputra is good, right? Why? Because Duryodhana was a bad student. He did not get the value classes. Eh? They were under same professor. Same teacher taught them. They took to birth in same family. But what happened? Mentality change. How does it happen? Janami dharmam. I know what is dharma. You know who said this? Duryodhana. Duryodhana, what he says? Janami dharmam. I know what is dharma. What is to be done? I know it. But most of the time, what is to be done, I know. Do we do that? You know what he says? Janami dharma. I know what is dharma. Nachame pravrutti. I am not able to do it. Janam adharma. What should not be done of mine. But I still do it. Correct? You know this food is junk food, I should not eat. But seeing it, no. Kenapi kamena hridistidena yadha yukosi tata karami. You know what do I do? What gives me temptation? Kam is desire. Kam is not sex. Kam is desire. Okay? So my desire says I must eat this. I cannot stop. But after eating, immediately what do you do? All raise your hand. Raise your hands. Keep it on your head. Oh, I should not have eaten. Why? Because stomach is pain. I became bulky like this. Why? Because I ate all junk food. Who asked you? Who asked? Somebody else? Is that somebody else telling you eat, or you are telling you eat? You are telling you eat, right? But who is telling you should not have eaten? Who is that you? Inside you. Who says you should not have done it? Who is that you in you who says you should not have done it? Yeah, Manas. But then Manas only asks you to eat. Actually, it is not Manas. There are three things in life. One is Manas. Who is that? Yeah, most of you will not know because already you are given to somebody else. Or you are searching for the book to give. The first year, few months, you will start book to give. Give your heart. And seeing up your heart will do this. Not seeing up heart attack to come. Okay. Last week, 2 weeks back, she got married. Same buffalo from here. But it took almost 10 years, 11 years, 12 years to decide that buffalo or some other buffalo. Kept on searching for other good buffaloes. Correct? He's also Christian. He drove me. Probably one person who drove me maximum kilometers or miles in this world is. I found that you are all AD students, right? AD. What is AD? You don't know history. After? This is the problem. Please Google sometime. Here we use Google. Now we got some basically got. I am a PC student before computers. We are all after digital. So you are an AD student. So I kept saying Anusha and Dheeraj. AD is Anusha and Dheeraj. So what we want, we don't get. Don't think that no, what I want to get in my life. Very, very rare. You have passion for something, that is not your life. Wording is must. What is that you want? Money. Second one? Who doesn't want to be famous? Every one of us want to be famous, right? When you attended a marriage, do you remember everybody who attended marriage? Do you remember somebody? Correct? Where you wanted to speak to them, or they came and spoke to you. So what is fame? Remembering somebody for what else is fame. Don't think that when I was starting my public lectures in 2000, I started public lectures in 2000. 2002, I had more than a lakh of public in Kochi. I was giving lecture, I thought that is, 50,000 people, great. But then when I came out, I saw there is another 50,000 sitting in a virtual screen, looking at it. Great, no? I am great in the world. But then one of my old classmates who was a paper reporter came and asked, how are you feeling now? I said, now I am feeling great. But if I wait for an auto rickshaw and ask him to take me to a railway station, he says no. Then what do I feel? I feel so horrible, right? Correct or not? Yes? But he did a good job. Hindu newspaper, nice coverage, my picture. Great. I was traveling next from Cochin to Tirunelveli in a train. I took the paper, not but many copies I purchased. Distributed by relatives who never reads newspaper. But I am sure my sister will pilot and then show their neighbors. They will be all proud, right? So not me famous. Why am I famous? Because I need a lot of people who will share my fame, who are very close to me. Correct? Yeah, they all celebrate. So I have a point. So I got a point. I want someone who will share my faith. That's what I want. I cannot stand on the road and say I got first rank. I can only share with someone who knows me, right? What did I do? I got in the train, seeing a triangle. I thought everybody will look at me and I'm but nobody is looking at me. So, diagonally opposite, some fellow is cleaning the seat. You know which paper? Oh my God! So you understood what is faith. You understood what is faith? I went to Hyderabad to give a lecture in MA economics students. That was in 2003 or 4. Somebody asked me, what is most valuable thing? I said human relationship. He said money, because MA economics, no, MA economics students have only money. I said, what money? If all my fans are gone, if I don't know anybody in the village in electric sector, you know what Dr. TPS, that's right. My credit is wherever I go, have few people know this. Anyone, including Africa, I must have COVID, the concern COVID taught me great things. Just now I was showing Facebook, how many applications comes. Just now I was showing some Kharagpur University professor. IIT Kanpur professor. Why Vice Chancellor of the University? He was France University. Every day I get so many people. How many profiles may be plenty of? The reason is, every moment in my life I used creating relationships. Every moment in life. If somebody travels with me in the bus, by the time he gets down, he will be my friend. You understand? Kerala, one of the best, most famous temples is not Hyderabad. That's only for Andhra people. Because that's the best picnic place. So, you know, I'm not a religious person, I'm a spiritual. Last month I was there in Hyderabad for a talk in a public program. Probably 7K people have seen that from 160 countries. So I go for such talk. But I have very less regard for people who go for Ayyappa from Andhra Pradesh, especially. Because I was traveling in a return train from there. From Shabarimala season, from the return train, special train, I was traveling. Hooray! Darshan is over. Immediately after that return, you know how relaxed and happy they are. Now we can eat chicken biryani. Last 40 days. Who stopped it? You understood? It's like a suffering. Then I asked somebody why. I know this, they will not tell that. They said bhakti. It's not bhakti. If you wanted to go to maybe Goa, you want to go Uti, you want to go, no family member will permit. And if at all they permit, why if kids, everybody will go. Now this is the only place in the world where you can go alone without your family. So good. Correct? Yes. Everybody will celebrate. Pocket money is also given. Somebody will give you extra money. You can collect money from everybody and then what best you already. That is not real happiness. Happiness comes when there is a real purpose for your life. It is not temporary happiness and long suffering. That is like you are climbing on the top of the mountain, but every step is so horrible, something has to push you. You don't enjoy it. Right? If you enjoy the climbing on the top of the mountain when you reach, you know how relaxed you will be. I went to Kailash, Manas Sarovar Parikrama. You know when you go there, now it is simpler, but those days we have to horrible journey. When you reach on top of the mountain, every fingertip will start bleeding. The pressure difference is so much. Nose bleeding. Eyes also start bleeding from side. Ear will start bleeding. But still we enjoy. They enjoy because the spiritual power there is so much. But as soon as you see it when you are thinking, oh, it's almost 40 days ahead of us. There are people like that. Will you enjoy that? Because I remember poets writing about Kailash. Those days, Kalidasa has written Meka Sandesham. You are not trying to read them. Newly coupled married, the Yaksha, who is a watchman in Kailash, is thinking about his wife and no cell phone, no messages can be sent. So he sent him from the Meka. That's what is called a Meka Sandesham. The poet is writing about. Very beautiful poetry. So I read all these and then thinking over to Meka. I went on the top of the mountain, so you know the moon when you see is you then see 3 times bigger. How big? So bluish. You know what is red and blue difference? Virtual. Red means beautiful. Somebody had sent me a beautiful picture when he was flying from Sharjah to Dubai. My +2 classmate. Beautiful Sharjah picture. Immediately I wrote, so much pollution. I learned physics. You learned together. We forgot. I still remember, so I should remind you. I learned a little more physics, right? When it is more polluted, when it has to pass through atmosphere for a long time, refraction becomes more. Wavelengths difference is there from blue to red. So sky looks red means more pollution. You go to the village, you blue. Understood? Morning blue, evening sky reddish. Why? Because blue. So if you know physics, the way you should interpret will be different. So when I entered a beautiful moon, I had an American friend who was originally from Japan, Matoba. I said, Matoba, what beautiful moon. He said, this fellow who creates a lot of waves in the sea. It looks so innocent, right? But is it not the moon who creates waves in the sea? Lot of waves, high tide, low tide, and all that. Correct? And that is the same fellow in astrology. Same fellow who creates lot of problems in our lives. Managari, your place in your horoscope, where moon is there, I will predict your character. Okay? You understand what I am saying? But I cannot predict your behavior. Character is different. That is why character is different, behavior is different. The same character. You are in love with someone. Ask to come and meet you in the park. You will come there at 10 o'clock. You don't come in the time here. Still you will wait 2 hours. And that fellow comes after 1 hour. By 1 o'clock. Am I late? No. But after marriage, 1 second late. What do you say? I will show you my real face. It's a character or behavior? Behavior. Understood? You are fighting at home and your respected professor comes. So, you will show that nothing happened to the house. Correct? But soon after the guest goes, second chapter will start. Does it not start? So nobody shows the character. Character will come only when you be with him for all years. And every mood is safe. So your fame, defame, activities, evaluating people, everything will become different based on where you are. Like a beautiful moon, looking beautiful, but actually something different. Understood? Create a lot of problems. All the people who have got psychological problems, I'm a psychotherapist. So all the psychological problems will predict from looking at the moon position, because that moon gives you an effect in your biology in your life. Your biochemistry in your home. Why biochemistry is so much important? My biochemistry depends on the ferromagnetism of the fluid in my body. My body has got a lot of blood, right? Do you think blood is a normal fluid? It's not a normal fluid. It's a fluid which is called non-Newtonian. What's it called? Otherwise, when I'm standing, the whole fluid will go to my legs. My brain will not have blood at all, right? Or when I am standing, it uses lot of pressure for my pumping blood. Becomes a big job if I am standing. But I can stand for hours together like this because capillary motion. Capillary motion is when path is given, pipe is not required, path is given, it will automatically flow upward. So it doesn't obey Newton's laws. Have you seen any such oil? No. Don't you like in house with the big in the puja? Is the oil going up or down? Oil will go up, right? Correct? You know what happens? First you have to dip it once and show that this is what I am liking. And that oil has got a memory. It's called memory. Viscoelastic fluid has got a memory. That's why when you pour oil here, when you clean it also it's not big deal. Why? The oil has a memory, I am staying here. So that is why I know I am staying here. It has a relaxation and retardation character. We all have that blood. All of us have that blood. Therefore, what will happen? When you sit like this, from there moving, no. Let me sit. Because your blood is not to your body knows that this is my character, I don't want to. So who makes you so lazy? Same blood which gives me the ability to stand, no much pressure. It has got a bad quality also. What is the bad quality? Relaxation, retardation. So relaxed. Your character changing is very difficult. Why character? Behavior changing itself is difficult. Culture changing is very difficult. I have a culture. What is my culture? I am like this. Why are you like this? I am like this. I don't know. I cannot change. Why you cannot change? Do you think you cannot change? When I asked you first, what did you say? Only one boy is my boy coming. Only one boy. You all felt you don't want change. That's because you are made produced like that from the worst factory. But you can maintain it and make it better. Because character is not important. What is important? Behavior. Don't show your character behavior. Show behavior. You know, same me in an office as a boss is entirely different from me as a subordinate in front of my boss. I get it? Your principal is a great man. Walks like this so big. But do you think he will walk like this in front of the order? He will be like this. Correct? Yes. And same person, a police fellow standing on the road, is a lot of decorations here. But when he goes home, his wife it's all like that. It doesn't make, we don't have, we know how to when, where, why, how, in front of whom, what is to be done is called a consciousness. So we are good actors. Am I good actor? Act. Don't tell me. Doesn't look like that. Who is the best actor in India? Topmost film personality in India. Don't talk this in front of Amitabh. Amitabh Bachchan, right? You can see me being interviewed when Amitabh Bachchan is being said. And the person who started film society is a first. Me, Amitabh Bachchan, Russell Kumbuti, you know Russell Kumbuti. I also went during the COVID. Somebody came and said, "I'm so depressed." I said, "Why? Nothing is happening. What do you want to do? I want to make a film." So tomorrow, we will write the script, make a movie. So I made 2 movies during the short films during the COVID. I know. I edit all my videos. I mix this audio, mix that video, and then put them together. I will show you. 2 days it will be there. I do my research. Every day, average 2 hours. for last 1000 days. It's not a great editing, but I wrote a book on education, how to do the classroom e-learning, which you only planned last year, 2 years back, which I wrote a book 15 years back. 2007 I published a book for e-learning, adaptive learning. But nobody accepted it. Professor COVID is a great man. He got everybody how to do this. Understood? So, compulsions will give you a lot of learning. But who will be the great person who can see what to refer to what? That is what is I wrote it as realistic, futuristic image creation. You can be an ordinary student. Everybody is an ordinary student. You know, 43% youth in Andhra Pradesh. 43%. The whole India 46%. Kerala is less because people plan their family planning better. But here family planning is 56% in some of the states. So you will see what will happen after a few years. And youth is not 30 years now. Youth is 40 years. They shifted. They don't want to call everybody youth as a youth. I took retirement at 42 after 20 years of service. Age 25 I got a job, 20 years of service, I am a retired person. And I started going around the world for giving lectures because that's my passion. So what did I do? I took a job, guaranteed pension, life is safe. And if I don't have a hotel to stay, I can stay in a 5-star hospital here. Government will pay the. If you stay in a hotel, they will not pay the rent. But you can stay in a hospital 5-star. Then stop paying. No doctor will come and test you. Tomorrow only test. Why don't I stop paying? Government will pay the rent. Stupid system. That's how the world is. Right? You have all of things in this world where you have to plan. And I'm sure, I was very sure I will not take a pension by the age of 40 because government rule says after 50 only volunteer retirement VRs can be demanded. My boss can deny. So what did I do? I took 3 times deputation to going to academics and then coming back. I was director for academic staff project. Teaching teachers was my job, which was my passionate teaching and all that. But that fellow didn't know how to sign what mistake he is doing. My boss said, okay, go for teaching. Next I came back, I went to Prime Minister's office. Again, I was in law. So that also signed and said. After coming back, I gave the retirement. No, you cannot. I mean, in the last 2 times you have sent me saying that you don't retire, right? You understood? So what is life? You must plan. If you don't plan, you may reach there but quite late. You want to reach there, what you should do? Plan it safe. When we make a house, don't we make the plan? Correct? Budget plan will be there. Area plan will be there. We know where we are going. All that will be there. So what do we do? I conduct a lot of camps for children. People come and stay. Many. Was an Infosys manager also came and stayed. Friday came, Saturday, Sunday evening I will go back. Sunday evening is a step forward. You know what do we do? Sit on the floor, learn little start. All that we do. You want to be kids sometime. You are boss somewhere else. You are manager somewhere else. But what do you like to be? When you meet I meet my 10th class. When I meet my teacher, you know what do we do? What do we do? We become the student again. It's so cool, so calm, so good. Even if you become the topmost person in the world. When my mother used to stay with me in Hyderabad, she's no more. The first thing as soon as I come back from my office is I'll ask her to sit and sleep on her lap. I'm a meditation master from Himalayas. I can teach meditation. I'm a meditation master. Gifted with the teaching ability by Swami Rama. If you are not read the book, Swami Rama. Not an actor. Not as a not watching news. It's a real good who only teaches silence. Because what we have inside our hearts is violence, which is so violent it depends on many reasons, right? So how do you become silent? Only one thing which we taught in his life is how is a Kanchi Kamakodi Pidhamari who left that and became only teacher. Because he said, if I become principal, I cannot teach. I had a professor who was vice chancellor. Even becoming vice chancellor, he was teaching. Because his passion is teaching. I have a passion for teaching. So I know if I am in my office, I started training section. I started teaching students. I took a lot of students as my internship. Many of them got jobs. I used to take them and give them project, give them appointment in space department. But after I left, they stopped the training. So they said it's not very good, it's waste. I have passion for teaching, so you should take it. So it's all your passion. So you must find out what gives you real passion, so that you can continue doing that job. And if you don't do that, it's waste. And if you have passion, everything is good. So decide. When they come to my house for camp, what most of the students get on assignment is draw a lifeline. Plan it very thoroughly. 2023 I was saying. It's not that I am teaching just like that. I did it myself. On my table there was one life which I wrote, and that's it. After 20 years I am going to read. You just joined. When I joined, I have 20 years I get. No, but government rules better than government. I know what to do to get it done. You understood? You know where to go. If road is blocked, you think you will stop until the road is open. What do? You find alternate ways, right? Correct or not? So you know what is to be done. He says, no, parents will not permit to go to cinema. Do you think they will permit you to go cut to the class and go to the cinema? Will they permit? But you go. So what do they do? Just told you. Listen. But next time I don't go. Because I don't go for that cinema. Which that cinema I don't go. That cinema is learning. Who taught this? Who taught this? Mahabharata. Did not? Mahabharata Dharmaputra is not lying. You know what? Ashwatthama. This guy is silent, right? But he told. So, what he says, you can do what you want, but you must know tactfully how to get things done. But then, one guarantee. What is the guarantee? You should not raise your hand on your head and say, oh, I should not have done it. So, temporary happiness makes you to tell it. Permanent happiness. Yeah, Murchi so nice. But then after a day, oh, I should not touch it. So whom do you listen? Do you listen to your brain or the mass? No answer for this. There is no answer for this. Right? If you listen to your brain, then very difficult something. You cannot enjoy small moments in life. Right? What is life? L-I-F-E. Most of my books are written on L-I-F-E. Life made simple, rhythm of life, life of love. All these are my books. I write on L-I-F-E. What is life? Live in full enjoyment. No, not for you. For you, learn in full enjoyment. Why? Because after learning only, you can remove your elbow. While learning, you should have elbow. After learning, take the death. Then what you will do? L-E-A-R, L remove, what you will get? And who is having that? Oh, market is not good. Still people are not getting job. How? They are good. I am not that good. So who stopped me not becoming good? Hey, my parents were not good. My village was bad. I am from a worst village probably in that. But electricity came when I was doing my masters. Telephone came when I was doing my PhD. First time we touched the association when I was in 7th class. 8th class I was thrown out from my school being the worst student in school. Then TC was given, get out. Does that change you back? What will be done? Improve yourself. Nobody can stop you. As for my Malayalam medium, my English is so bad, even though it's bad. But I have improved. What did I do? Translate books. Newspaper I used to translate. You know what do you do? Translate from one bits of English newspaper, check whether Malayalam newspaper can say words. If it is not coming, improve. 1 week news, take a brief and then see. Those days, employment news, there was a magazine which was coming weekly. It was coming. In weekly, they publish what is in a week's news. I will check whether this is safe. Oh, when it comes exactly, I know how to make a brief about the news. And that is English comprehension. Why are you learning English comprehension in class? Are you getting it? So, when some lecture attends, I know how to make a brief of it, I can publish it in this book. So, I used to write in this book. I started my job in this book. If I write an article, it will come. I know how to make stories. Got it? So you must have. Look at what is around and where I can fit and what I can do. Keep looking at it. And if you don't, you are only in your textbook. What do you discuss between each one of you when you get the result right? Think. Isn't that something worth? Or is it waste of time? Is it worth or waste of time? I also worked in engineering for 50 kilometers up and down. What do? Morning I record. What is coming in the TV? All listen to some great lectures. All throughout the journey I listen to. That's why I improved my English. Right? Because when I was doing my masters, mathematics, the mathematics teachers had got very bad English. In between somebody comes and speaks, don't interpret in between us. Where is your class? Upstairs. No. Numerator. Where are you going? I'm going to denominator. Because that's all you know. So you have to improve. Otherwise, a mathematician cannot give answer like this. Correct? Do you want to improve? Yes or no? Yes, sir. And how many students I found during the lunchtime somebody from? What is it? Sometimes you get an OER student with you. When I was doing a PhD, I had got a Bagla student in my hostel. So what did I do? I learned Bagla. Bagla Bolchi. So when I go to Calcutta, they feel so happy with this management. Last week I was there in Karnataka. Immediately they learned because in Karnataka, oh, you know, I speak. I go to Tamil, I speak Tamil. Understood? You make use of opportunities. What is to be done? Opportunities. I have a great principle, performance P. That's Dr. DPS formula. Performance P is equal to, all of you are good news, beautifully came to see a movie here, thought that I will relax there, no paper, no pen, and you are attending some of those classes. You don't have anything to write down. Correct? And she has got at least a notepad. Yeah, we also keep our notes. Right? P performance is equal to A. You can write down so that you can check whether I am fooling you or not. You will not see this formula anywhere else other than computers. That's my guarantee. A opportunity, attitude, O opportunity, and S skill. If I have all the three, then only I can improve in my life. If I want, what is required? I need opportunities. Is there opportunity in the world? Plenty. Why I am not fitting in the opportunity? Because my skill is bad. Right? And why skill is bad? Because my attitude is bad. So what is stopping you? Attitude. There is a beautiful swimming pool. Is that there is no swimming pool in Hyderabad which Dr. DPS is not swimming? I am not swimming because I don't know swimming. I don't know swimming. Why I don't know swimming? Because I have no attitude. If I have attitude, what do I do? If there
swimming pool in Hyderabad, I will go to a place. Up to Hyderabad, I will go and then learn swimming. Right? Correct or not? So what is most essential in your life to improve? And what is talking about attitude? That's what I started with. My fluid mechanics in my life tells me to be lazy. I'm also lazy. I'm so lazy. So what do? Somebody triggers. Yeah, I will get up. But that push is required. I would not have reached the rhythm of life if there is no trigger of giving me each day one topic and say, you write what? I will write what. But sometimes challenge. I remember in one of the poetry, but great poet of Kerala, whose granddaughter was happens to be like us. So I said, I am a poet. She felt, my grandfather is a poet. This fellow says he is also a poet. How can it happen? He was a great star, and I am not that famous, right? He said, I will give you one topic, will you write? I said, I will write. Give me any topic. You know what is the topic given? Tubeless. It's like LKG class or what? Tubeless, but I wrote a poet. But I don't write generally. I write something related to life. You know what is my poetry? Tubeless, somebody can switch on that life, right? That's today's life. Somebody is switching on your future. But my life was not with the tubeless. I used only that normal lamp with the colors inside. And then I know how much is there. When should I light? How long it will stay? Everything. If dirt, I know how to do that. So what I did is I related my life, today's life with that. How do you create? Are you creative by birth? Yes! All of you are creative. Do you have the quest for learning by birth? Yes. But you lost it. When you are scrolling, is there any child who will not grab things? You leave a child, you know what they do? They will say, what them? What do you do? Don't. Your parents go, don't take it. Don't take it. Did they say what to take? No. If a child comes, definitely what I have in my hand, I will do. Right? What do I do? I will not give this because I will pull. Do you think the child will become tired or I will become tired? He will become tired and keep it in the pocket and I will do something else. But then they are happy. They are not unhappy because they didn't get it. They got something else is also there. Ask them. You will try once. If you don't have that, perseverance is not. So your attitude is there but perseverance is not. You don't have questions. Childhood what did you do? Ask a lot of questions. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Today, let it be anything. How does it matter? Is it coming in the syllabus? Is it in the paper? Am I getting certificate? Your learning has become only for certificates. You know, in most of the colleges, 85% of the students come only for certificates. No knowledge. And that is why only 4% gets job. Out of these all 100 students, are there only 4 will get a job in your core subject. Understood? How much knowledge you will get from your classroom? If an acharya teaches, you know who is an acharya? Who practiced that subject in life is called acharya. I am an acharya of mathematics. Right? I am an acharya in computer science. I have used it. I used it day and out. If an acharya teaches properly, I can communicate with my language skill, I can communicate with it. I don't know how many teachers are really acharyas and how much language skill they have, how much they have seen so that they can communicate that. Observation, experience, understanding, feeling, experiencing, entirely different in the world. Do you experience every word in children? If not, keep a dictionary, understand the meaning, ask questions, discuss with your friends. Because you are all going to get a degree called the B. What is B? Are you reading bachelor?
Yes, sir.
What is bachelor? correct? Wrong. Bachelor in your language, what is it called? Bachelor translation in your mother tongue. Brahmachari. What is Brahmachari? My Brahma is moving. Charana means movement. My Brahma is moving. What is your Brahma? Creativity. Brahma's job is creativity. Where is your Brahma? Hridaya, Guhara, Adhya, Kevalam, Brahma. Inside my Hridaya. When you open, what do you see? Artificial intelligence, visual realism. Do you have that? You open my heart, you will see mathematics inside. Understood? When you open, I am a bachelor of law. I got a LLB. So when you open, you will see law here. If you don't keep it in your brahmacharya, which is not there in that subject, you are BTech is some vice chancellor will sign BTech in yours. But you are not BTech. Your brahmacharya should move. Who will get the brahmacharya? Have you heard this? Acharya Padamante, Padam Shishya Swamedaya, Padam Sa Brahmacharya, Padam Karakramanta. Learning 100% comes like this. Acharya Padamante. You have a good teacher, 1/4 you will learn. Padam means 1/4. I cannot translate to 1/4 is a quarter. Acharya Padam, 1/4 quarter. Quarter Acharya. Acharya will do quarter. Then Padam Shishya Swamedaya. Yourself another quarter. Brahmacharya is together with the company another quarter. In another quarter, if you can stand still, you are not wrong. Have you heard this topic? In my Sanskrit class, no more other than Sanskrit class. I am sure you have seen 3 days. No. You have not seen? You have not seen. The first thing every BTech fellow should see is 3 days.
I have not seen the 3 days movie, but the Telugu version I have seen. Snehitu.
You opened a bar. Everything is fun at the same, right? In 3 days movie, have you seen on the podium after is chatting? You also lost without even understanding what does it mean, right? Actually, the original sloka is this, but they twisted and then sang in a different style. Everybody lost it. That's what is the trick of movie making. They will show the audience laughing, so that's the one theater every audience will laugh. That's a trick of making it. And you did not understand because you did not ask this question. So I used to tell, don't go to movie without a recorder. Don't go to movie without a pen and paper. Learn from the movie. You will see a lot of things. You know how much trouble the director will take, writer will take, putting goes into, and it's waste of time because you are not looking at it. It's like a better classroom. The sir will prepare all and then come, you are not even bothered what it is. You don't understand anything from that. Right? Acharya Padama came 1/4 from the teacher. Padam Shishya Swamedaya 1/4 from you. Padam Sa Brahmacharya. Discussions around that, then only you become really better. 70% is good enough. But if you are getting more than that, it only means the questions were so simple and copied from years to years, so you are getting good marks. 75% is that rest. Padam Karakramena. Later in your life and experience, you get all of it. What is that you prepare when you come to a class? Brahmacharya. Before coming to the class, read and prepare. Don't you have syllabus? Don't you have text with you? Don't you have Google with you? Learn the whole thing and come in the class and sit. Because teacher would have learned in the morning. You don't yesterday. Correct? You would have that's the way you should think. That's how it's at. Don't you think your teacher will remember it? Because when they go small mistake, correct? If I explain the way to come to your house, there will be a check whether you are right or not. That's how you will say. Similarly, you should sit in any class. How do you say? And if you don't disturb the teacher, let them let us alone. But you can discuss. I don't know, this is not correct. Understood? Don't you think that the exam morning like morning I was studying. most enjoyable place for me in my life is exam. Because you don't have to sit like this. You can sit away. Only one place. Correct? And only one place where you know teachers will come to you and ask what you meant. Otherwise, you will have to go to the teacher. He will say, I don't know anything. Go. They will not scold you. This is the only place where you can write and ask. You read. No paper payment has to be given. They will come to your place. Right? Enjoy. You must enjoy it. And this is the only place when you don't study, you can enjoy it. Because you have nothing to write, you get the next paper. I did this also. Just to check, enjoy. I know how to make others fail in my heart. I made everybody fail in my heart. Because until earlier, exam I used to write plenty. That was research methodology, little mathematics. That was my subject. If I write, I write good. So what did I do? All the others straight. When I was doing my MBA, that's what I did. Difficult. Whatever he knows is also God. I tell you, if you don't, you can really it. If you don't know, also you can get good marks. So if I write my 10th class exam, I get more marks than I remember. Even now I teach all subjects in 10th class. Right? I am sure I will get more marks than what I got my MSc even today when I write my questions. And if I read my PhD thesis, I will rewrite the whole thing because everything was wrong. Degree is something, if you write and get a degree, in life nobody can take it back. Correct? Assume that you got a BTech degree and somebody proves you don't know anything. Will university take that back again? No. Correct? No. So that has no value. But what should have value? My knowledge, my skill, my ability. That is why these are only 4 years where you can spoil your life. I was executive director of an engineering college. I left it because college is not giving something vague for you. What a university must ask about what you want to be in life. They all kept a plan. I don't want to be anything. You are making me something in my life. If you don't have a name, assume that you get into a bus in the cutter class to work, go, I don't know. What a better to is so what the BTech has to do, get out, you are not fit. I am sure the whole college will be fit. Fine. Understood? You should have a name. I should have a name. Whether I reach there or not, will different. I can change my route every day. The real person who enjoys picnic, you need not reach where you started. You can always change, find something. Oh, this is more beautiful. Let me finish this first. That I will do it. Correct? So I kept on changing my subjects. I kept on learning so many things. That's because I found, oh, this is more interesting. Let me do that. I did LLB because my roommate when I was doing my PhD was an LLB student. So I was reading that now I found it most interesting. So as soon as I did PhD, I did that. Like when I joined my office, I found that doing research is something, but giving job to many people, managing them is a big job. So managing is business management. So I did it. Like I kept on learning. So what do I enjoy in my life? Learning. Now only 3 things which makes you happy. That was my first question. One is learning. One is faith. That you did not forget. And another one is learning. But money, archide dukkham, ve dukkham, dhanam savatha dukkham. Archide dukkham. Ve dukkham. Spending also dukkham. Keeping is also much more dukkham. Correct? When somebody I carry bag and then I don't, I keep it somewhere and then move around. Even if you go and manage, I go with this and keep it some. Hey, good man. I said I'm more costlier than that. You are not worried about, oh, you are working without a respect is not asked, right? Why should I give respect to my bag? Because I am more costlier than that, right? So, don't you value your life? Value it. It's more costly. So beautiful. Correct? So I weigh 60 kilograms. Either 59 or 61. It cannot be less or more for last 30 years. First word, what is it? I am saying last 40 years. Right? mainly developed, not cropped except for one movie when I went to a test. Otherwise, I do myself. Make it. Be happy. When you become more happier, look handsome, look beautiful. Assume that you do all decorations. does that give some happiness? Will you talk to her? So much complaint every day, some problem, that problem, this problem, that problem. You are not able to solve problems, what should be done? Enjoy. I cannot do any change in this world, right? So what do you do? Enjoy. No problem. What do you say? No problem. I don't have money. No problem. I was in Delhi. I had no problem because I have no house. I can stay in everything. See, if I have a house, that's a problem. I have to go and stay around. Correct? In Hyderabad, I have a problem. I have a house. If it is not there, I have to stay in a better house. Correct? If I don't have a house, I can stay in a Western hotel. Do you think I can stay in Hyderabad in a hotel? No, why? Because I have a house. No. Correct? So, do you think having is greater or not having is greater? You know, if you learn management, you learn math principle on the top, there is cells actually. I don't know. That is the greatest. That's what the ultimate aim of spiritual. What is that? I don't know what it is. You go to temple. What is that? What does it mean? I don't do anything. That is why I am giving money and prize and everything to Bhagwan. That fellow, if you know the meaning, why are you doing puja? So I come to get married, my other neighbor to get divorced. So all of them do puja. And why are you saying that puja gives to Bhagwan? They will tell you something, but the other one is oh yeah, without want anything they are giving this. Without want somebody will give something to somebody. What is stupidity is this? The whole puja is stupid. I am not a spiritual man. I mean, religious man. I am spiritual. I don't have any faith in these religious stupidities. But they are the people who are keeping it so that I can look like this. Otherwise you don't remember. And you look at every chanting, a lot of mathematics and chemistry. I mean, listen to this. Ask the puja, give some money and ask him to chant with the Java. एक आज में system में पंचम में सप्तम में 1 3 5 7 mathematics. Where are you going? I don't know mathematics. I want to do jobs. Mark in mathematics. You do puja. And what is he doing? He is doing mathematics. And some God doesn't like arithmetic progression. This is arithmetic progression. 1 3 5 7 arithmetic. Some God doesn't like arithmetic geometric progression. एक आज में the system is arithmetic. एक पंचम में संचय Our whole spiritual life was full of mathematics, physics, chemistry, biology. But did you ever ask? Did you ask? What does it mean? So now onwards, keep asking questions. What does it mean? Where did you get it? Which text is that? This is what I do. So no boundaries for it. You will see. I have a lot of things to tell my friend tomorrow morning when I get. Correct? Newspaper I will read, I will tell them this. So that your knowledge will be. And your comprehension will be. But you do it next 2-3 years. That's what I did. So you know the ability? After 3 years when I applied in MIT, 3 crores fees, full fee exception. Thousands of exams, every exam under 4 hours for only one student in the whole MIT, 4 hours. Before completion, 3 years program in 1.5 years. 3 hours exam, as entry, I will get a message. Bless me, I am going for exam. Exam 3 hours, 1.5 hours, come back, how much? $100. Is it possible? Yes. Needs dedication. You will see Shiksha Holiday program, Hyderabad. Many during the Telangana attacks, many students from this college, many students. So that's the time when I started of giving it. Many students who come and stay with me in Bangladesh. They come and stay in Kerala. Learn. So what is your requirement in your life? Learn. right? Climate tree, agriculture. Last year, same day, I was there in Pragati Gardens. Pragati Resort, 300,000 acres. You can see farm DrTPS. I was there. Last year, same date, January 10, mark it in your life. January 10, 2023, I'm here, 22. Right? Each year, what happened in each year, what happened in my life, I recollected the day one. 2000 is day 2. At least 20 years I've got videos about it. Oh, so happy. I live there. Am I happy? Yes. Is it because I'm very rich? No. What is richness? Having something rich beside who is sponsored in this book. Understood? Am I rich or not? Yes. I don't have to pay tax. I don't have to keep account. Everything is done. But somebody will take care of whatever. Right? Good enough? Yeah? Understood? Now, learning also gives you earning. But direct earning doesn't give you learning. And fame. Am I famous? Yes. I am. Why? I'm sure you are carrying me in your heart for now. Very difficult to forget Dr. JBREC. But morning session many people will forget. Because I was not that. I was not in the mood. Why? I don't like classrooms in an episode. I thought I would do it. But I thought, let me have some sample like this also. Correct? Now I have another sample from same college. So 2 samples, one sample and another back sample. Right? Correct? I should create both samples because all are my experience. 45 different engineering colleges, students, volunteers were collected by a group of people coordinated by Usha and collected 100 rupees each, 1,200 children in one hall. 1,200 into 100 each, 1 lakh 2,000 rupees. I was paid 1 lakh rupees per class. And topic was creativity to the power of infinity. Look at creativity to the power of infinity in the next lecture. You will see a different style. That was different. Topic can be same, but content might be different, right? Good enough? So if you want to learn, you can learn by your knowledge. Want to become famous, you can become famous by knowledge. So learn, fail. What is the basic requirement for all this? Happiness. Enjoyment. Which you can cherish for long years to come. Temporary happiness, very simple. Virtue. Temporary happiness. Nature, you want nature suffering or when you cherish, oh, that was great. And that will come only when vidya. You know, Annadanam, Paradhanam. Best dhan is Annadanam. Because Sanskrit teacher would have taught. Yeah, but not enough. Annadanam, Paradhanam, Vidyandanam, Anantaram. Higher than that is Vidya. Annera Chelika Trupti. Satisfaction for temporary. Because after lunch, until evening you are happy. After evening, who will give you dinner? And who gave you? Lunch you must have forgotten. Correct? But I am sure you cannot forget this class. Yavat Jeevan Chidji, throughout life will come. So create moments which can cherish. I think I spoke more than 1 hour. I thought I would speak only 1 hour. Morning, somehow I managed, but now I enjoy. Right? So thank you for being here. Ask me questions. That's what I want. Just think about what did I say. You know, where did I get this? 3 love for. You ask your grandparents or somebody who knows Vishnu Sahasranam. Okay? But that is a Dhyana Sloka. What I use before this class is their Dhyana. That's what I do. I take one scriptures, take one sloka, and analyze it in my style. Vedanta Go Brahmana Kshatriyo Vijay Bhave Vaishyo Dharasamta Shudra Sukhamahliya. What I said. Vedanta Go Brahmana. Your Uttar Pradesh is working. You want to be a grammar. Knowledge is what is required. Kshatriyo Vijay Bhave. Faith is required. You are a Kshatriya. Vaishyo Dharasamta. You want to make money, business, you are a Vaishya. Shudra Sukhamahliya. What you want is the basic requirement of that. Right? So think what did I say? Tell your friend what did you learn. What is that you decided to do in your life? Tell your friend. Why do you want and what you want to do? Tell your friend fast. 1 minute, 1 minute. Fast. 1 minute. If I am waiting in the railway station, I will learn something. If I am traveling in the flight, I will learn something. I am waiting for somebody to go, train is late, but stupid still driving, mister. Why should I waste my time? I learned this. No, sir. No, sir. Okay, if you want to change the character of hold this here, take it little bit, then fast take. But I need that sound. Otherwise, I will give that sound.
As you said, base of everything is happiness. So how can you
Just be happy. Look at the mirror. I am a beautiful person. I am a beautiful person. I told you. 3 days movie, the third disc of my point. Because Amir Khan's professor was my close friend and he took my book, explained the class. Okay? Third is millions of sperm from the father get in the mother's egg and only one sperm to birth and that's it. Each one of us, right? Do you think you are good? Whom did you raise to get birth? Millions of my unborn brothers and sisters. So every day, raise your hands. Take it back and say, well done. Is it not a great inspiration? Yes? Another, look at DrTPS in this sloka. There is a lot of slokas interpreted in different style. The first sloka is Karagiri, Vasati. What does it mean? Don't do this. Like this only you should do. What does it mean? Money. Karagiri, Vasati, Lakshmi. Karagiri, Saraswati. My money is in my hand. My knowledge is in my hand. So my energy is in my hand. So my food has to be good, my learning has to be good, my knowledge has to be good. Then wherever money is there, action is there. Wherever knowledge is there, creativity is there. Wherever strength is there, samadhi is there. Peace of mind comes only when you are not diseased. Ease is happiness. Disease is not happiness. Correct? So this is not the you always happy. You must be happy that you are able to walk. You must be happy that you are in Hyderabad. Can you imagine somebody is living in the Siberian cold place in USSR, Russia, Zaporizhia, where cold is minus 40 degree, and then fellow is not able to go to schools. You can think about the world, how much people are struggling, and we are so happy. Right? Have you seen abroad people come and then stay in our beaches only with the 10 centimeter by centimeter? So poor. And we have got 10 meters high. Correct? Are we not so rich? Understood? We have a lot of things around. Is there anything which lacks happiness? Right? Father is there, mother is there, caretakers are there, society is there. And if you do some mistakes, society will come. Right? They are so much concerned about you. Neighbors are concerned about you. I said when I am retiring, you know, when I am taking for one day return, they keep telling, I have to take permission, my wife, kids, relatives, neighbors, enemies, because everybody will start for different reasons, right? So you need to convince all of them. That means so many people are concerned. We are in a great society. Understand? We are in a great society. So happiness reasons are non-happiness. You can be not happy with the many things. Road is not good, jumping like this. But anyway, you are not paying. College is only paying. So every ride we can say park job. You know, you pay 150 rupees for jumping in a zing 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 in the park, right? Now bus is taking you with all the zing zing zing. So enjoy. Correct? It's all the way you look at things. Anybody? Any no? No. Huh? No, sir. Sir is effectively given by Britishers. Sir, I accept sir, see now here every person going to want some favor. Sir. Ma'am, how many DPS? Have a name. Not a DPS. Teachers, parents, students. Top of police service. Temperature, pressure, seconds. Success is a succession of successes. See, 10th class first rank success. Then 11th class you fail in some exam, fail. For me, 8th class out, 10th class out in 2nd class, 12th class again 2nd class, graduation first class with 5th rank, MSc 2nd rank. MPhil and PhD, MPhil first rank, finished, up. So when you become up in the beginning, when you now fail. So success is a success of success. That's my definition. Success of success.
So it is at the end or
No, end is not there. Don't kill me now. See, physically you are fit. Don't think Dr. DPS is physically fit. Because my mother has given a severe problem for me in my back pain. All my brothers are suffering. But I am standing like this for 48 hours. I can give lecture without problem. I take care. I don't see doctors. No doctors in my life. I give only lectures to doctors. I am from an analytical family. So I know how to take care of my physicals. So physically you have to be fit, emotionally balanced, intellectually sharp, socially active, spiritually balanced. That is success. You fail in one of these. Now, I am not failing. You scored in it, still a lecture. No problem. For me, you may score, but there are a lot of people who are not reacting because they lost. Because somebody scored, somebody tells negative. That is one of the social activity. So I am not down with that. Because I know there are a lot of intelligent people who are not active. So, but when some of you will see my video and the writers won't come into the, you know how much you rejoice. But you don't see it. Rarely we see good comments. No, that doesn't matter. There is a beautiful small thread which I can do. Assume I write 1 into 9 is 9, 2 into 9 is 18, 3 into 9 is 27 like that. And at the end I am writing 9 into 9 is 91. Wrong, right? But all these right you have not seen. What is noticed is only last one, right? This is the word. So does it matter? Good enough?
DrTPS మీ లైఫ్ లో మేజర్ టర్నింగ్ పాయింట్ ఏంటి?
My turning point was not a failure. I was thrown out of the school. Then I was called as a chief guest to distribute A students all grades, certificates. Same school where I was authorized to be the worst student, I was chief guest. I asked the principal, do you know that I was the old student? From here. That's the limit, right? All of things. I enjoyed every moment there. Right? I had a lot of turbulence in my life. Every trouble becomes no worry. And my brother told me you cannot study mathematics. So after +2, he suggested me to become Malayalam graduate, BA Malayalam, MA Malayalam, and we had a school we can become teachers in my own village. That's what he said. You cannot learn that. I will take PhD in mathematics. I go to my brother. Because the brother, that's why I took my PhD. Just challenge my brother. I will show you that I can be a good student. So challenge. So don't wait for some brother to tell you. You challenge yourself and say, I am going to be a good student. I am sure you can. And my thrill is, even my DSC teachers will send me a message today saying that I saw your video like this. I'm so happy. They're all old, 88-year-old. They're entertained to see my videos. I'm sure they will see this video. And see every video that comes. The other day when I gave a lecture, immediately I got a voice message. You sent me a message that it's in Malayalam. But so happy, when you get your own teacher. You know why do they remember still? After my graduation, I gave a gift to all my teachers. And that gift was my notebook. I told you this. Your children will become much better because I wrote it everything. Suppose you have to give to your teacher and you believe that they have to keep it for the next 30 years. What do you like need? What is solve all the problems and then give it to them? That will be much better than your oil. Correct? So, design, this is what I am doing. I did that. So, challenge yours. That's gives you answers. So, thank you. God bless you. DrTPS, Google. If you don't get the number, scold Google.